Did you have sex 2 days after your period ended and now you're spiraling with those thoughts of, wait, could I be pregnant? Is it possible to get pregnant 2 days after my period ended? Maybe you had unprotected sex, maybe something happened, maybe your app said that it was safe to have sex, but you're feeling completely different in your body. And now you're stuck in that search hole, wondering, looking for answers. And let's face it, the answers are going to be different everywhere you search. Can I get pregnant right after my period? So if this is you, just take a moment to pause because you are in the right place. I'm Vicki Renz, a womb healer and a feminine energy guide. And I'm here to give you that clear, empowering truth around all of this to help you really feel into and know the answer. So here's what we're going to cover in this video. Firstly, why ovulation isn't always what you think it is. Secondly, how the survival window of sperm really changes the game. And thirdly, how you can actually tune into your womb for the real answers. And this is going beyond the apps and beyond the stress. And just trust me, by the end of this video, you're not only just going to feel clearer, you're going to feel more connected to your body than ever before. So let's dive into this. Let's start just by taking a deep breath. You are truly not alone in this. I've had so many women DM me with this exact same question. So I would really like you to grab something to drink, get comfortable, and let's drop into this conversation together. And if anything I say today resonates with you, if you've had this experience or if you're currently in this am I pregnant limbo kind of feeling, leave a comment below. Let's get into even more of an in-depth chat. I'm here to support you. Firstly, ovulation timing is definitely not a one-size-fits-all. We're taught in school that ovulation happens between 12 to 14 days of our cycle, roughly 2 weeks before our next period. But I don't know about you, I definitely don't fit into a textbook with the way my cycle flows. And I tell you what, it took me years to realize that I was ovulating really early in my cycle. When I understood what was happening in my body and learned all my natural signs of ovulation, then I realized, I ovulate around day 9 or 10, not days 12 to 14. And then the more I've been doing this, creating videos over the years and having ladies talk with me, it's so clear that some of us ovulate really early in our cycles, others later in the cycles. We're definitely not all that average in the middle. This is why it's so important for us to really truly understand our own bodies. So often if you have a shorter cycle, like I do, around 21 to 24 days, then it's quite common that you would then ovulate earlier on in your cycle. Again, not for everyone though. There's women that ovulate later on in their cycle as well, even though they've got a short one. And then if you've got a longer cycle, that's 30, 32 days. Again, it's going to be completely different on which day you're going to be ovulating. If you do ovulate earlier on in your cycle, let's say day 8 or day 9, and remember, your period is 5 days long, and the first day of your period counts as the first day of your cycle. So you've had your 5 days of period, sometimes 6, sometimes less. Okay, then day 8, you're already ovulating. That means there's only 2 days there. And we see this as a kind of safe window, but in actual fact, it's not. And I'm going to get into this on the next point. And do let me know if you knew about this before. Are you really clear about when you ovulate? Do you know the signs from your body rather than trusting your app? Because remember, that app works on averages as well. That app is not truly in tune with your body. So remember, your cycle is unique. We were taught that it was safe to have sex just after our period or towards the end of our period, yet you really could be in your fertile window already by that point. And here's why. Let's talk about sperm and the fertile window for sperm. Did you know that sperm can stay alive inside the female body for up to 5 days? We kind of just assume that sperm comes in and then it goes out again, but sperm can truly stay inside our body. And even when we're on our period, ladies can get pregnant because they've had sex during their period, because then they've ovulated early on after their period has ended and that sperm was still alive inside of them. We kind of think that because we're on our period and we're flowing, that the sperm has no chance of staying inside of us, but it can go right up into our fallopian tubes, and then it survives for up to 5 days, that when the egg is released, gets fertilized. And then if you've had sex 2 days after your period and you've ovulated, let's say on day 8 or day 9, so remember 5 days of period, 2 days later you've had sex, then you've ovulated here and here, perhaps, and that sperm's still alive because it happened here, and you've ovulated here, 8 or here, 9. That sperm's waiting to meet your egg. It's like a divine appointment waiting to happen. So yes, pregnancy is possible just 2 days after your period, 1 day after your period, 3 days after your period. It's all about knowing your body, knowing the timing of your body and your fertile window and how long sperm stays alive for. You know, I've often had ladies struggling to conceive who are completely relying on an app, and the app is being completely off around when this lady's fertile window was. So she'd been ovulating. If ladies ovulate earlier, yet they're trying later, then they've completely missed that moment of ovulation. Remember, when we ovulate, that our egg stays alive for up to 24 hours, and then that's it. But the important part of this is that the sperm stays alive for up to 5 days. So in the lead up to that egg being released, that's the important time that we really need to keep in mind. And the third part, and I love this the best, is that your womb is your oracle. And this is the part that no fertility tracker or app is ever going to teach you. And you probably don't even learn this in school or from your fertility doctors either. Your womb knows. And I know this because I had 7 pregnancies and I always knew I was pregnant way before any test showed positive. Your womb whispers when she's fertile. She pulses when she's shifting. She holds the emotional blueprint of your cycle. She holds memories, emotions. She's your second heart. And the more you connect with your womb, the more you come into your body, deep within the vibration of your body and your womb, the more you are going to tune in and understand and feel which phase of your cycle you are in. Our cycle is like the 4 seasons of the year, and as our hormones and our bodies and our emotions and feelings change throughout these cycles, we can tap into this and tune into this and truly know where we are at. And this is vital for us to really feel when we're in our fertile window, and also for feeling those really early signs of pregnancy. I've guided thousands of women around the world with my guided womb meditations. Those who have started with their womb connection earlier on, they've said to me later that they knew that they were pregnant. They really felt that moment of when they conceived or when implantation happened, because they were then so in tune with their womb. But if you're wondering now and you haven't tried any womb connection yet, it's definitely not too late. You can still take the time to tune into your womb energy, because it's not magic. It's your intuitive feminine wisdom. It's connection, it's feeling, and it's remembering. So if you're in this space of wondering, not feeling sure, am I pregnant? Did I conceive? What about the timing? Instead of just Googling and searching and probably going down multiple different rabbit holes, what would happen if you placed a hand on your heart and a hand on your womb and closed your eyes and felt into your womb energy and started to ask her, what am I feeling? What am I sensing? Listening into your innate feminine intuition, feeling from deep within. And if this approach speaks to you, I invite you to go onto my 2-week wait meditation. It's here on YouTube. It's connected at the end of this video and down below in the video description. It's my gift and support to help you to come back home to your body, to connect into your feminine flow, to truly understand from deep within, especially when you're feeling so anxious, uncertain, overthinking. So click on the link at the end, get yourself comfortable and begin your womb connection journey today. And I'd love to hear from you how you feel afterwards. Let me know what you sense from deep within your womb.